Hey you guys, you there? Welcome back.
If you haven't heard about the rebrand, very exciting. We'll be telling you all about it here very soon. Go see Sailing.
C is spelled S-E-A. You guys have probably seen that in the logo at the beginning, and it says Sailing Miss Lone Star around the side.
Okay, so in this episode, we're getting the headliner into Little Miss. You guys saw us buy this boat for $1 back in Maryland, and you've been following this all along. We are getting ready to go to the Bahamas here very soon, and we have a very exciting concept called Catch Me If You Can, which we're gonna launch, and you'll still see how that unfolds. But first, the refit of this little boat, and in this episode.
But first, we wanted to tell you guys that you need to like and subscribe and ring the bell. If you haven't already rung the bell, ring it, because then you're going to be notified when we put out new videos.
Guess what? We're giving away some great products, our favorite products, and this is how you're going to get it. Alright, so this is how it's going to work. You're going to comment on every single video that we release, and how you're going to know we released it is you've rung the bell.
What's the bell?
So the bell is really like the new subscribe. It's just next to the subscribe button. There's a little bell and you hit that.
Okay.
And when you hit that, every time that we release a video, you're gonna comment. And when you comment, I'm taking all those comments, I'm putting it through a random comment picker, and then one person's gonna win something great. Next week is gonna be a mantis anchor. So make sure that you comment on all our videos, and then make sure that you watch to see if you've won or not.
Step 1. We wanted to make our space look bigger, which is an endeavor all in itself because we have a 29-foot boat with a 9-foot beam. So what we decided to do was take wainscoting, which has lines in it to make it look like tongue and groove, and we're gonna make those lines go the long way so she looks nice and skinny down the middle. So we pulled the headliner out, we kept it to keep it as a template. We got 2 pieces of material. One is a thin plastic that they use for bathrooms, gas stations, so that you can wipe it down, and then the other is a wainscoting that comes in a PVC type material, which is nice because if it gets wet it's not going to come apart like wood or particle board. So we're going to glue those 2 pieces together so the tongue and groove stays together, and then also we can take it down later and add lights.
So we have made a really nice friend. His name is Ross, and he has this beautiful big 55-foot boat that has everything that opens and closes, and dishwashers and a bathtub and everything. Guess what? He's gonna help us go to the West Marine and also to the Home Depot to find a little bit of LED lights, because we have such an amazing, exciting project. We want to make the Stargazers Galaxy on the roof. So we're gonna make some fun projects into Little Miss, and we're gonna do that right now. You're gonna come with us. We don't know how we're gonna do it yet. I'm trying to figure it out. And then as you turn it on at night, it's gonna be like stars in the roof. So it's gonna be Pimp My Boat style. Let's do it. Okay, family, where are we going?
We're going to the Home Depot.
Why?
It's Home Depot.
Because we're trying to stay out of Worst Marine.
What's it called, Bianca?
Home Depot.
And the other one?
Worst Marine.
Why?
Because it's so expensive.
But first, some Starbucks. It kind of looks like Aubrey. I saw yesterday we were looking at a logo, and that kind of looks like you, Lovey.
Because it looks like it has horns?
Yes, the devil horns on the side.
Okay, we have our brand new headliner. This is made out of like a plastic PVC material, and we're gonna clip this together, use the old headliner as a template, and we're hoping to use some PVC glue instead of 5200. I would like to complete the entire boat with 5200 so I can call it
Stop. We were actually hoping to get like a big sheet of this, but they don't have it, so we're gonna just spook and pluck.
Spook and pluck.
Okay, so we were hoping that we could find a nice big sheet of that wainscot that Aubrey wants in the ceiling, but we can't find it. So we have to do something to make a template. So what we've thought of is to get a piece of plastic or wood, cut the template out, stick that to the template, and that will go onto the roof. So we're gonna make our own sheet, and we're gonna show you how to do it.
What's going on in this video?
So, headliner time. We are getting this little girl ready to go to the Bahamas, and there might be another boat coming with us. You'll find out next episode. So what you see right here is not just an old Mercedes-Benz headliner, which makes me think of my granddad's, but it's the old headliner of this 1976 229 Cal that we've been refitting for a very long time. So what we've done is we've taken out this, we're going to use this as a template, then take both of them as two templates and then build the new wainscoting on top of that so that we know that we have the right size and form. Good form. Let's do it. Right, so that's our templates. That's the forward part and that's the back one. We were thinking of making one shot only. The problem that we have is through the companionway, it has to kind of bend to get in there. So we're gonna have to stay with two templates, which is exactly that, and we're gonna just cut it out and then build the new one ourselves. So we're gonna show you how to do that. Okay, you all know that boat work sometimes can get so tiring and mundane. So we got a local artist to come and play us some music while we're busy. She's very well known, she's beautiful, talented, Miss Bianca Aubrey.
I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say, are you not trying? Just try.
Guess what? I get to hang out with it. Artist.
We're busy downstairs with the headliner. Now, while we wait for our glue to dry, I'm gonna take this 320 and I'm gonna sand down lightly the coat that we did yesterday so I can add another coat of varnish so that we can wait for it to dry and apply another coat. Rinse and repeat. Actually, don't rinse it, just sand it.
How do you guys like my makeshift table? So I've got a plastic seahorse and I've cut some 2x4s so that I can expand the table a little bit, and we're making a table so we can work better. Huh? Got some music going? Perfect day.
There's so much that we need to share.
So we have a very thin piece of a PVC type board that we're using to make a template because the wainscoting is coming in panels. So we're going to clip the panels together on top of this guy, and we're going to glue it all so that it's more rigid, and then we're going to have a new headliner. So
Ross became our friend and he just unfriended us.
Yeah, where do I click the button?
So right now we are working on gluing the two pieces of material together so that we have a more rigid surface for our headliner.
We are now gonna lie down those long strips of wainscot and then put the template on top of that and cut that out, and then we're gonna stick it. But first we're leaving that glue to see if it's gonna stick, and if it's not, we're gonna use something else like 5200. Trial and error, my friend, until it works. All right, so this is what it comes in, like these long strips, and I've built these three, so we're gonna just build these three onto these and just make it nice and flat and then see if the template fits.
I got this back.
Okay, we're almost there. So what we've done now is we've taped the headliner that we want together so it doesn't move around. We've put the template that we've cut out on it right there, and we're almost ready to cut it and then paint it. Alright, so we caught ourselves just before we cut it, and the lines are running from port to starboard side, which is what you don't want. In a small space, you want to elongate it and have a feeling of longer shapes or more flow, and so it's going to run from aft to the bow, and so the lines has to go that way. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, right, so just tracing out the template onto what I call the wainscot, and then we will cut that out. Make sure that the lines are facing and going the way that you want it to go. And also make sure that this is the side that you don't want to see because of all lines and stuff like that. Okay, good. Okay, so we've made sure that 5200 come to the rescue once again. All the way around the sides, into the grooves where it comes together, and some dollops of it, and then Aubrey's gonna put her butt on it and sag it down.
What are you trying to say?
Look how extremely beautiful she is.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm talking about you.
I'm just putting a pre-coat right now.
It looks stunning, lovey.
Thank you. This is just the primer. Just kind of sealing up a lot of this wood. And then we're gonna put a very textured paint over it to hide the imperfections. So I did the scraping and the cleaning here.
The wood looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Man, it looks good. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Talk about a dollar boat. What did they say?
I don't know, but if I listened to other people's advice, I would be sitting at home somewhere doing nothing. That's for sure.
Right.
But you know what? Thank you guys for all of you that have supported, because there's been a lot of you that have been rooting us on. But
Yeah.
I feel so happy, and my heart's so full right now. It's probably the smell of the paint.
And your face is so full of pain.
No, it has like 3 drops.
How about, yeah, I ruined my favorite coffee sweatshirt.
Aw.
No.
Oh, you don't really like coffee, do you?
Hate it. And the other really exciting thing is for all of you guys that are on Patreon, thank you so much, by the way. We are doing a live chat once a month where all of you guys can talk to each other as well as us in a live forum. So we're very excited to be launching that on Patreon. So head over there, check it out if you're not already over there. This is very exciting. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. There's a lot of sailing channels out there. We support them all. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for rooting for us. Thank you for following our story, our journey. It's been great hanging out with you guys. We're going to be going to the Palm Beach boat show this weekend. So if you're there, we will see you there.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Right here.